Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm uploading another Keqing build. It's going to be my third one I've uploaded. I refocus a little bit on a few things. I want to focus more on crits in this build video. I always originally wanted to focus on crits, but I just didn't have a weapon or a setup that could really utilize it. I had the crit damage there because Keqing has crit damage innately on her. Every time you ascend her, she gets more and more base crit damage. So I always had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to focus on crits with her, and now I can. I recently passed battle rank 30, so I was able to get the, let's just go to it real quick. Let's just do that. I was able to finally get the black sword, and this is, I wanted it ever since I looked at it, the stats. I knew this is the sword I wanted to use, and finally I can. So the sword I was using, which isn't a bad sword at all, it's just not what I originally wanted, was the Lion's Roar. That was the sword I used in my last video. And that's all attack percent, which is great. Raw attack is great on pretty much everyone, but with Keqing, she does have that natural attack damage, so you want the crit rate, and this gives you that. So with the sword, you get at level 70, you get an attack crit rate of 22.7%, which is phenomenal. And it also increases damage dealt by normal and charge attacks by 20%. Additionally, regenerates 60% of attack as HP when normal and charge attacks score a crit hit. This effect can only occur every 5 seconds. So not only are you getting crits left and right, you're also getting heals. So you're getting sustainability with Keqing, which makes her even more badass. I loved her before, but I love her even more now. I like playing her even more now. So let's go through some of the artifacts I'm rolling. Pretty much the same setup. I just switched out a few that have more crit rate and chance on the substats. So let's start off with the flower. I was lucky enough to roll this flower with crit rate and damage, and the crit rate is fantastic on it, almost 10%. So I got really lucky with that, and I'm very happy. So we roll over to, this is all the gladiator set. It's going to give you higher base damage. I will eventually probably try different sets, maybe even try berserker. But for now, I feel like my crit rate is pretty decent at almost half. So let's move on to the feather. This also has crit rate and damage. I've been getting lucky with these things, I gotta tell you, and it's I'm really happy about it. So that's what you want to, if you're focusing on crits, you know, you obviously you want crit rate and crit damage on her artifacts, and if they have innate crit rate or crit damage instead of just, you know, the base attack there, like on the feather, then, you know, use that, try it out. I'm going to. I'm going to build her just for crits eventually, so she's going to be a crit machine. So with the watch, I just have the instructor pocket watch on there. It's got attack percent. It's got crit damage on there. I don't have another one that has crit rate. I'll probably try and roll another one soon. I'm actually trying to get the Gladiator's Longing, you know, with attack damage or crit on it, but I don't have it, so we're just sticking with that. And this, I also want to try to get another one with base attack percent instead of physical damage bonus. So this isn't really helping me out a whole lot. I definitely want to replace this goblet here eventually, and that's what I'm trying to do, but RNG is not working with me. And the last piece here, the crown, I have the Gladiator's Triumphus. It doesn't really have anything as far as crits go, but this is what I got. So in the next build video, I'll probably try using some Gladiator stuff, or not Gladiator, excuse me, Berserker stuff, and see if that, you know, yields more damage. But for now, this is pretty good. So these are the artifacts I have. Constellation, same as last video. I just had the first one unlocked. I got lucky with that. Talents. level 6, 5, 5. You guys know from the last video. You've seen it. And if you haven't seen the last video, go ahead and go watch it so you can see a comparison on the damage. So I guess all there is to do is show you guys. Let's go to the attribute screen. So I've got a crit rate of 43.3% and a crit damage of 90.8. If I send her one more time, she'll have a crit damage of 100%, as you can see right there on the screen. So the more you level her, the more you level her, the higher that crit damage is going to be. So let's just do showcase on an elite boss here. I'll do the electric cube. Also, good thing I won't use this buff, but I do when I'm playing. My Barbara, I set her up with a 3-star weapon, and it's got, let's see here. When switching characters, the new character taking the field has their attack increased by 48% for 10 seconds. This effect can only occur every 20 seconds. So this gives Keqing an even higher damage rate at almost 50% increase, which is even more nuts. Again, this isn't the optimal crit set or anything like that right now. This is just what I was able to make today. I got the sword last night, so I haven't had a ton of time to work on it, but this is what I have so far. So let's just show you guys on the cube boss. I won't buff or anything like that. I'm just going to show you guys the damage. I'll just do some normal attacks and then I'll do some charge attacks, and you guys can see how detrimental it is to the health of this cube. It's pretty nice. So first I'll do normal attacks, and when I crit, it's over 1,000. And then next we'll do some charge attacks, and you guys can see I just got fisted right there. So you guys can see the damage it's just nuts. It's wacky. It shouldn't even be a thing, but it is a thing, and I freaking love it. So she's got, like, you guys can see those damage numbers there. It's nasty. It's really nasty. So yeah, that was the cube. He's, you know, I'm not going to finish him off. I don't want to use my resin for it, but that was just to showcase the damage of the weapon. I don't know if we can find a regular enemy right now to show you guys just on regular mobs. I don't know if there's anyone around, but this thing crits for 1,600 damage, and you saw the crits on the cube. So it's phenomenal. I definitely suggest once you can switch over to using crit rate and crit damage, you do that, because it seems like Keqing is made for that. And that's pretty much it. Also, don't forget on her ultimate, when you activate that, let's see here on her talents. So when you get her to a specific level, she gains this ability. When casting Starward Sword, which is her ultimate, Keqing's crit rate is increased by 15% and her energy recharge by 15%. This effect lasts for 8 seconds. So you get even more crit rate off of that. So I'd be at around a little over 55%, which is half the hits I'm doing are crits, which is just, it's nuts. It's nuts. It's a lot of fun too. So yeah, guys, that's the updated video for Keqing I have. If you guys, as always, if you have any suggestions, leave those damn things in the comments below. I appreciate every one of you guys. I try to get to every comment, when they come up. So yeah, thanks for hanging out again. I'm gonna keep putting up more videos and keep improving every day. I hope that you guys are having fun with the game still. I know it's a grind after you hit level 30, but just keep at it. Keep going, try things out, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.